Welcome to Virtual Job Scout. Virtual Job Scout is a way to connect employers, veterans, and military spouses who are seeking employment all online. To get started with Virtual Job Scout, you're going to create an account. You'll click on the Employers tab on the homepage at virtualjobscout.org and click Register Now if you haven't signed up before. You'll see that you're defaulted to an employer user. You're going to enter your company name, your corporate email address, which is necessary for verification, and you'll create a password. You can read the terms and conditions and privacy policy and then click register. Hiring Our Heroes will have to approve your account, so it may take a few days, but you should hear back soon. If you already have an account, you can go ahead and click login. You can also log in from the homepage on the top of the screen on the right. Once you've created your account and logged in, one of the first things you're going to want to do is set up your company profile. So you'll hover over My Account and click on Company Profile. Here you can enter your business name, business location, your website, your phone number, some information about your company. This is all going to be visible to job seekers, so be sure to make it interesting so that they want to learn more about you. Towards the bottom of the page, you can click to upload your company logo, as well as a brochure or other file about your company. You'll click Save on the bottom of this page to update your changes. And then you can see how it'll look to job seekers. You can also update your own profile. This is important so that job seekers are able to put a face to the company. So you'll upload your own profile picture, as well as some information about where you're located, your phone numbers, email addresses, and any social media accounts that you want to share. Again, you'll click Save on the bottom if you've made any updates or created a new profile. If you have other people at your company that want to be involved with Virtual Job Scout, you can add them as recruiters. So if multiple recruiters are participating, that will allow them to be able to post job listings and also talk to job seekers. On the My Recruiters tab, you're going to just type their email address in the Add Recruiter section, click the plus sign to add them, and then click Save Recruiters. They'll be sent an email so that they'll be able to log in as well. Now, if you need help at any time on the website, you can hover over the Support tab and click on the Chat button. This will let you chat with an expert who can help you troubleshoot your account, help you figure out where to put different things in your job description, and answer any questions that you might have. Once you've gotten your profile and recruiter set up, you're ready to add jobs. So we'll click on Create and Edit Listings and then Create Listings. Now you'll see that there's two ways to create job listings, a single job listing and a multi-job listing. Most companies are going to want to list individual jobs so that job seekers can see all of them and reply to each one individually. However, larger companies or those with a lot of open jobs may want to use the multi-job listing. This is going to let you describe more than one opportunity all at once. You can see it will prompt you for position titles and a summary of the different job opportunities. The benefit of doing single job listings is that you'll know which job the job seekers are interested in as soon as they reach out to you. So I'm going to go through and enter some of the information here for a single job listing. You'll enter the position title. If you are going to be entering any of this information also on the side into your applicant tracking system or just to keep things clear internally, you can enter an internal reference ID. And then you're going to write a job summary, a few lines to sum up the position. This will be the first thing that job seekers see about the job. You can also enter more specific information in the duties and responsibilities section. You can add some formatting here if you want to add, for example, bullet points or bold, or you can just copy and paste right over from somewhere else where you have the job listed. So I'm just going to add a couple of things here. You can see that if I spell something wrong, it's going to underline it for me, so I notice that I've done that. All right, we'll just leave it at that for now. You're going to enter the zip code of the job location. job type, whether it's full-time, part-time, etc., the industry that the job is in, and a listing start date. So if this job is available now, you could put today's date. If it will be available in 2 weeks, you could put that date. I'm going to go ahead and enter a date. Listings will automatically expire in 90 days, and this is so that job seekers know that everything they're seeing on Virtual Job Scout is an available job. However, if you want it to expire sooner than that, you can do that as well. You're going to want to click on Publish Now. You can see when you click there, it changes to Published, so that you know this job will be live. Now, inquiries are how job seekers will contact you. You can either go to the default, which is have them send you a message. You can ask them to answer a few screening questions so that you can see how good a fit they are for the job. Or you can have them send you a message and then it's going to direct them onto your third-party site. If you want to talk to job seekers within Virtual Job Scout, we recommend sticking with the default message or answering the screening questions. I'll show you an example of how screening questions work. You're going to add a question. And then you're going to add a couple of answers and make sure that the correct answer is selected. So in this case, we want the person to have some experience. If they don't, it's not necessarily a deal breaker, but this is going to help us sort through the applicants that may be best for the job. You can also add another answer. If there's a third answer, remove it, and so on. To add another question, you'll click Add Question again and repeat the process. The next set of information is optional, but again, it's going to give job seekers more information about your company and what you have to offer. So you can enter compensation values, whether salary or hourly. You can enter the job level. In this case, I'm going to select entry level. Shift availability, if that's applicable. Education requirements, if you have any. And finally, some things that might be beneficial to job seekers. So relocation support, if a security clearance is required, you can specify that there. I also want to call your attention to the telecommuting and work from home possible option down here. That's really important. So job seekers will be able to actually filter out jobs by if they are available for remote work. So if you select this button, your job will show up there. And we'll click Save. And you can see that my new listing has been published. So again, that's a single job listing. A multi-job listing is going to function very much in the same way, except that you're going to have the opportunity to add information about multiple jobs. So for example, in position titles, you could say support specialist, comma, accountant, and all of that information will be searchable by job seekers so that they can see all of your jobs. So as soon as your job listing has been posted, job seekers will be able to find it and send you a message. Just like an in-person event, it's job seekers who reach out to you first. So they walk up to your booth at an event. Similarly, they'll come find you in Virtual Job Scout. You can always go back and look at the different listings that you have available and edit their visibility by clicking on the lock button. So you'll see that that job listing is unpublished. And you'll see that I've seen a 1 here. I've had a job applicant inquire about this position. So I can see her name, where she's located. She's got a score of 100%. That means that she answered the knockout question in the way that I would have liked. And I can click View Profile and reply. Oh, it looks like she sent a blank message, so I'm going to reply back to her. And here you'll be able to see a little bit more information in her profile. Her email address, so you can reach out directly if you need to do that for more information. We can see that she's a military spouse and some more information about her. Now while we're waiting for her to respond, I want to call your attention to the events functionality. So again, this is important if you're thinking about a in-person hiring fair. You're going to want to let job seekers know that you'll be there. You're going to register ahead of time. You can always click on the Events tab to see if there are upcoming events. If there is an event in progress, which there is currently, that's going to show up when you click on Events. So right now we can see that there's an event in progress. And I'm going to want to click on Join this event now that I've got my listings published. so that job seekers will see my my company logo in the list of people exhibiting. And you can see here it is. So job seekers will be able to see this. You'll be able to see some of the activity going on in the event too, up here in the top right current activity section if you're interested. But for the most part, you're going to want to remain on this page so that you can see when there are new updates and new inquiries from applicants. All right, so this job seeker has asked, unfortunately, I currently live in Texas. Does your company offer relocation compensation? So great, we're having a real conversation. This applicant looks like she might be a good applicant, and that's something we can talk about. Whoops, caps lock. I'm very excited to talk to this applicant. As you can see, the messages are sent pretty much in real time, so you'll be able to have a conversation back and forth. Once again, you'll be able to get spell checked. And you can continue that conversation. From here, you can tell the applicant to feel free to apply to the job on your website. Again, we recommend tracking that they came through Virtual Job Scout so that you're able to report on that in the future. Or you can contact them directly, invite them in for an interview them right on the spot. However you want to use the fair is up to you. Like I said, there is an event going on currently, but Virtual Job Scout is available 24/7. So you'll be able to log on and communicate with job applicants at any point, even outside of the virtual event. So hopefully that answered a lot of the questions that you may have about using Virtual Job Scout. Again, feel free to click on support if you do need help during an event or while you're on the site. And one last thing to note, Virtual Job Scout is only accessible on modern web browsers. So if you're using an outdated browser that's no longer supported by its manufacturer, you may have trouble accessing the site. We encourage you to download a free update of a newer browser so that you can use Virtual Job Scout. So thanks a lot for following along. I hope you enjoy the site and good luck with your hiring.